Hey everybody, it's Jen. It is day 7 of our Push to Emerald group, and we are so excited you guys are still with us, still working hard, and you are getting closer to your goals. So, today we are going to spend a little more than 15 minutes together, but here's why. Because today you're going to be setting up your today list, not a to-do list, a today list. So, we're going to get everything out of our heads. We are going to forget feeling overwhelmed, forget where you have a list so long that you never feel accomplished. We are going to set you up so that you have 3 lists, and we are going to make sure that you understand how to finally get organized, feel good about accomplishing everything on your today list, and everything else is on different lists so that it's not overwhelming to you. So, first thing we need to do is we need to do a brainstorm where we get everything out of our heads and onto paper. You are going to brainstorm what you are going to accomplish in the next 3 months, so 90 days. We are going to make sure that we write down everything we can possibly do in the next 3 months. And we're not just talking Beachbody, we're not just talking coaching or health and fitness. We're saying in your mind, what is overwhelming to get out of your head that you need to accomplish. So before we pause, I want you guys to think of, you're going up and down the aisles of a grocery store. So I want you to think of every aspect of your life. Think of your health and fitness. What program? What Shakeology? What do you need to order? What do you need to cancel? What do you need to commit to? What items do you need to have? They're going to help you reach that part of your list. Okay, so think of that. I want you to think of your house. I want you to go through each room of your house in your mind, or actually walk around and think of any projects, anything you want to finish, anything you need to change. Do you need to decorate something? Do you need to take stuff down? Do you need to order something? Do you need to fix something? Only for the next 3 months. So if it's not something you're going to do until summer, don't write it down yet. So, so do your house. Then I want you to think of like your spiritual, your faith. Do you need to start attending church? Do you need to write out envelopes? Do you need to donate something? Are you going to attend something? Is there an event coming up? Do your kids have CCD? Something, anything with those things. I want you to think of organization. I want you to think of your car. I want you to think of maintenance with your car. I want you to think of what you need to have in there for a trip coming up. I want you to think of groups you plan on having for your Beachbody business. I want you to think of dates coming up that you might have an event. So whether it's a Beachbody event like Super Saturday that's coming up, or if it's an event such as a wedding, birthdays, all this stuff, get it out of your brain and onto paper for the next 3 months. Christmas, I want you to think of holidays. So I want you guys to think of where you need to be, what you need to do, who you need to buy for. So write all the, you're getting everything out of your head. It could be 1 page of items. It could be 5 pages of items. Just get it all out of there. I want you to think of, let me see, because there was a couple other ones, hobbies. So what hobby do you have that from now until March 5th, you need to be part of? So if it's for yourself, if it's for your kids, it's for your spouse, whoever it is. I coach basketball, so I'm going to write down when we practice. I'm going to write down games. I'm going to write down what I need to have, what I need to order, what I want to have ready for the kids. I want you guys to think of any finances. So is there something you want to pay off? Is there something that you need to close down? Is there something that you want to accomplish with your goals for finances? Is there a pay that you're working towards? Tax returns. Maybe that's something that you want to focus on, is what you're going to do with your tax return. So think of all those things and just get them on paper. Make a crazy to-do list and get it all out of your head, and you're going to add to it. So don't think that that's the end all be all, and don't stress about it. But anything you can think of as you're going through each aisle of your life, I want you to get all that to-do list out for the next 3 months. Once you're done writing all those down, well, you're going to pause now, pause the video, and write down everything you possibly can. And then I want you to come back, because I'm going to go on to step number 2. Okay, step 2, now that you're back, you've now brainstormed all your ideas. Now you're going to go through, and I want you to put a circle around any item you wrote down or that you think of as you start doing this. And I want you to only circle it if it's for this week only. Something from Monday till Sunday that you want to or have to accomplish this week only. Go ahead and go through and circle all those. Pause the video. Okay, step 3. Now you've gone through and you've already circled everything you're going to get done this week. Now you're going to go through and you're going to star any items that have to be done today. So Monday, you are going to star any item that needs to be done today on Monday. All right, we're already on step 4. You guys are doing great. You've now starred everything that has to be done today. Now on a piece of paper, you are going to make 3 columns. You're going to have a today list, you're going to have a this week list, and soon. So in the next 3 months is soon. So that's kind of like this quarter. So as far as today, you should make a list as long as you need to for today. Now it's only if you must get it done today. If it's okay to finish this week because it's not something that has to be done today, then I don't want you to put it on the today list because then you won't feel accomplished or you'll put it off. If it must be done today, like I must do my laundry today. I just got back from a trip. I must do my laundry today. I must invite to my free group. Those are things that are going to go on my today list. Now, I keep mine on a very small list because my today list is probably not going to be longer than this one sheet of paper. Okay? So what I did is I went through and I created my today list, my Monday list. And I want you to do that right now with your piece of paper. You should have 3 columns. And the one last thing before you pause to start doing that, I want you to write your push goal on the top. If you have more than one push goal, then you need to write them both up there because we've got to stay focused on that push goal. So our push goal is to become emerald. On your today list, you must include 2 short tasks that are going to get you closer to your push goal. So if my push goal is to become emerald, I need to include 2 items on my today list, and I'll show you mine. Mine is invite to a 12-day free group, which we're going to explain today. And you're also going to create, I'm going to create my day 10 video for this group because that's going to get me closer to my push goal. Okay, so that's my Monday list and you should be doing the same. So go ahead and do that and pause the video. Okay, you guys are back. We are on step 5 of our today's video, today's assignment. These are just kind of some housekeeping things. I want you guys to remember you're going to check your list several times a day. This is not a list that you make and then you put it off to the side. You should have this list with you no matter what. So with that said, there are 2 options. You can be a paper and pencil person, and that is completely fine. That is a good thing, as long as you're willing to keep this with you all day long. For me, it's easy to throw this to-do list into my purse. I found this cute little one at Target, and there's my today list. And I will accomplish every single one of these, and I will cross them off as I go, because at the end of the day, these must get done today. I will not go to sleep until I complete every single one of these tasks, because I made a promise to myself that I am going to complete every single task on this today list. Another option is to get your phone, because we always have our phone with us. It's just the type of world we live in. We have it with us at all times. So I would highly recommend this form, but if you're a paper and pencil person, which is completely fine, just make sure you have it with you at all times. On here, a couple little advice. Go on and find an app. They're free. Go on there for a task list, a today list, whatever you want to type in. Some of the ones I found were Evernote, Memo, and ABC Notes. I went on. They're free. It's with you at all times. It automatically will check things off for you and remove them from your list. If they need to be moved to another list, it's easy to do on there. And it'll also help you create your this week and your soon list. So don't be afraid to go on there and use the phone, because if you have it with you at all times, then it's easy for you to cross it off and be done with it. It's also a good reminder, because your phone can bring up reminders to you. Don't forget to create that free group today. Don't forget you said you were going to do laundry today. So it'll pop up and set an alarm for you too, whereas a paper and pencil is not going to do that. But either way is fine. Okay, this should only take you 10 minutes a day to sit down and create your new today list. Now, I do mine at night, the night before my next day, because when I wake up, I want to be able to go, and get my today list done. So every night before I go to bed, I sit down and I look at my this week list, and I transfer over to my today list what I'm going to get done and must get done today. It has to be a must do. You can't just keep making a list and transferring them over. Make a list, transfer them over. No, you don't want to put anything on here that is not a must get done today. You want to feel accomplished and organized. If it's not for today, put it on this week. If it's not for this week, put it on soon. Okay? You have to keep it simple or you're constantly going to feel like you're never accomplishing anything. Also, do not put this on a calendar. You are not setting due dates for yourself. You are saying, today I will do this week I will do these, soon I will get these done. That way you're always working from one list. You're not overwhelmed by 500 things you need to do. You have a list of things that today you will get them done. The only thing that should be on your calendar as a last little thing is actual appointment dates. If you know Super Saturday is on January 7th this year, then you can't just say, I'll do that next month. It has to happen on January 6th or 7th. So make sure that you have your calendar for your actual appointments, but your today list is not anything other than the date today. Your this week is this week only, and your soon is the next 3 months. Okay? So go and get that done. Take a picture of your columns for us today. So I want to be able to see your today list, your this week list, and your soon list. And just write as many things as you can out. You're going to add to them as you go because things are going to come up and things are going to change. But you always have that today list that, boom, today, I will get these done. This is a must. So congratulations, girls. You guys are going to be feeling so much more organized. You're going to get stuff done. You're going to feel like at the end of the day, you have accomplished today's list and you are ready for the next day. And every night you're going to sit down and you are going to make your next list for that day. Okay? Thanks for joining, girls.